Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with some quick motivation for y'all because a lot of us, we've really have been through this, but there's some of there's a lot of people that don't even know it. What I want to let y'all know is that you've been tricked and you don't even know it. What I mean by that is that when it comes down to going to school for 12 years, because you probably didn't even like school. There's a lot of us that hated school. I mean, I know I hated school, but going to school for 12 years, like you want to do something bigger, you want to do something better, you want to achieve greatness, you want to be successful, and you thinking that in order for it to happen, that you got to be a straight A student, you got to be an honor roll student, you got to go to college, get a degree. But in all reality, it's all a setup just for you to work for the next person, just for you to be a slave on a 9 to 5, just for you to work a job that you don't even love. You've been tricked. You've been tricked, and you don't even know it. There's a lot of people that don't even I talk with this about y'all all the time. A lot of people don't even question reality because they've been tricked. They just be like it is what it is, thinking that they gotta accept reality for whatever it is. You can throw back at reality. You can fight back at reality. I always fight back at reality. I mean, yeah, when it comes down to working a 9 to 5, I be tired, I be exhausted, but I push myself because I don't want to live my whole life being a 9 to 5 worker. Working a traditional 9 to 5 job is not for me, and I always knew it. I always knew that it wasn't for me, and I know that there's a lot of you out there that are like that too. The average person, when they get off work, what do they usually do? They eat, they sleep, they repeat. But you see, I'm not satisfied with that lifestyle. I always had a feeling, I always knew that something wasn't really right. You know what I mean? What's the point of even existing? What's the point of even being born? You know what I mean? Everybody exists for a reason. Everybody was born for a reason. You know what I mean? All of God blessed us with gifts for a reason. But that's the thing, the system, the 9 to 5 system, the school system, it tricks people. It tricks people into thinking that they have to live their whole life working a job they don't even love. No, they do not. This is one of the reasons why people deal with certain health conditions. It doesn't make a difference if they're dealing with high blood pressure. It doesn't make a difference if they're dealing with diabetes. It doesn't make a difference if they're dealing with high cholesterol or if they're dealing with stress like kidney stones or whatever. It does, like and it's the same thing in the music industry because a lot of these artists, when it comes down to these young artists, these young men, these young rappers signing these contracts to a record label, like they don't it's like they're so naive, they don't really know what they're really signing up for. And a lot of these artists deal with health conditions, like they turn to drugs to numb their pain. They do all types of stuff, like two of the things that a lot of these rappers die from is drug overdoses and gun violence. You know what I mean? It's the same thing in the music industry because just like people are slaves on a 9 to 5 job, you also got people that are like slaves in the music industry. They don't have no creative control over their music, neither do they have creative freedom. Like the people around them be forcing them to write songs, about to make negative music. But yeah, you've been tricked. You've been tricked and you don't even know it. You've been tricked. You can live your life. You can make money doing what you love to do. You can create your own reality. You can do what you love to do. You can wake up every morning and do whatever it is that makes you happy. because I mean, you've been tricked. They tricked all of us. All of us have been tricked, but there's also like a lot of people that have been tricked and they don't even know it. So yeah, I mean, wake up. The world is changing day by day. And you see, the pandemic was a rude awakening for a lot of people, but the pandemic did help a lot of people wake up to what's real. I mean, yeah, people had to stay in their house. People couldn't really like leave the house. I mean, you had somebody on TikTok make a song called Bored in the House. It was a rude awakening for a lot of people. But what I mean, it did help a lot of people wake up. It helped a lot of people wake up to what's real out here. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all. I wanted to chat with y'all. I wanted to give y'all some motivation to let y'all know that you've been tricked and you don't even know it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.